So, you know those people who just help you fall in love with life?
If all I ever did was win or lose at a game, I don't really look at my life as a lot of significance. But if I can transcend that sport to inspire people, to put a smile on people's faces, to encourage people, to make a difference, to change one person's life or a million people's lives, then I would consider that significance and meaning. The
Right.
goal is not to be famous. The goal is not to have money in your bank account. The goal is not to have what the world defines as success. The goal is to change lives.
Hey.
In my opinion, Tim Tebow is one of those people. In my opinion.
At first, inspiration really sounds self-explanatory. It's something that you're inspired by, something that you're awed by. But if you go onto it in a deeper level, I think inspiration is the beginning.
Recognizing something and replicating that, or at least desiring to.
It's really like the driving force to what makes us who we are as people and who we are as a population of people within our society.
You start by being inspired by something, and then you take the inspiration and you mold it into something that you emulate, and then you inspire others. It's a cycle. It's the beginning to an end.
Okay, so my inspiration comes from seeing other people happy. And
By inspiring others and getting inspired by others, it's really pushed us.
my field hockey team wants to win a championship this year. And a lot of what motivates me to keep on working harder and eventually attain that goal is knowing that when we do win that championship, there are going to be so many people out there, just like my teammates, my coaches, who are really happy to, gain a championship for our school.
I don't know, I can't really tell you what it means to me, but I can tell you what inspires me the most.
Ellen DeGeneres from the Ellen Show is one of my biggest sources of inspiration, because I aspire to be somebody like her, because she's incredibly kind and incredibly generous and just funny and witty and just someone fun to be around. And I think that
Just seeing people smile, really like the joy that something that I do brings them. That's what inspires me to do a lot of the stuff that I do.
And for people who are really stressed and going through hard times, or they're emotionally just unstable, I think being that kind of person could be beneficial to everybody that's around you. And that's the kind of person I want to be.
I think one person I really look up to and really inspires me a lot is my mom. I really strive to be like her as a person and a mom one day. She's so one of the selfless people I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm not just saying that because she's my mom.
She could literally be my mother, and I'd still be just as inspired.
Sometimes I think the selfless act of putting others before you, I think that's very inspirational to me.
My truck was towed twice from my own apartment complex. Long story. Anyway, $300 each time. And my roommate, Brock, saw that I was stressed and didn't even hesitate. And just went upstairs, grabbed money out of his savings jar thing, and just came downstairs and gave me the money to pay off the second towing fee.
I like the army people, the way they introduce their entire lives, goes to a different location, leaving their families behind and putting everybody else's lives before them, trying to protect their country and the people in it. I think that's pretty inspirational.
Because I could tell in that interaction that he genuinely wanted me to have that money. It wasn't oh my gosh, I feel obligated. But it just inspired me to, when I serve, not serving because I have to, but because I genuinely want to. And so I think that's a pretty neat glimpse of what inspiration means to me and how it affected me.